Now, usually, I try to make videos that inspire you to travel or chase your dreams, and I'd much rather you watch those. But I do realize that a lot of times chasing your dreams end up becoming a business. So I thought I'd lend a helping hand, or two.
Hey guys, now we actually get to talk about financial management decisions. What sort of decisions are financial professionals making on a day-to-day basis? Think long-term, think short-term. They are concerned with where the money is going to come from and where it's going. So firstly, capital budgeting. In this sense, because capital is one of those words that is used in many different ways in business. It's probably the most popular word in business. And all you have to think of right now, especially when it looks we're talking about making financial decisions and capital budgeting, it's looking at our long-term assets. Are we carrying enough? Is our land, property, plant, and equipment, are we well stocked in that department? Do we need more? Do we need less? What's the value of it? Are we being productive? So capital budgeting. Number two, okay, so number one is capital budgeting. Number two is capital structure. In this time, you're thinking about, where is the money coming from? Do we need to issue some shares? Do we need to issue some bonds? They show shares, we're giving away pieces of the company. Bonds, we're saying, give us a bunch of money right now because we need to use it for something. We'll pay you interest until we give you back that lump sum. Okay, that's another way for a company to raise money. So finance, they're worried about raising money for all those ambitious projects that our company is going to be taking on. We're worried about, where's the money going to come from. All right. Thirdly is our working capital. But I want you to look at working capital, at least for right now, because we're going to go into it. But how are we managing our day-to-day activities? How are we paying off our short-term liabilities on time? Are we behind on some of our debt? You definitely don't want to be behind on any of your debt, but the ones coming up, are you ready to pay for them? Where's the money going to come from? Are you managing your working capital properly? Do you have breathing room? So, number one, capital budgeting. Number two, capital structure. And number three, day-to-day activities. I don't want to say working capital because, geez, the word capital is being used in so many ways already. But managing your day-to-day activities, thinking for the future, your long-term activities, and then where's the money going to come from for all these things? So if you look at it, it's long-term, short-term. Where's the money coming from? Are we ready for the future, being way past the year? Are we taking care of our immediate responsibilities? And where's the money coming from for all these things? Those are the kind of decisions that we need. Well, that's the way we need to think making financial decisions. And again, obviously, well, I shouldn't say obviously, but you want to always make the best decisions that gives the most back to your shareholders. That's it for financial management, guys. We're inching up to it. We're going to start learning a bunch of stuff that I'm excited to explain, and hopefully you're excited to think critically. We're not in class, all right? We're watching YouTube videos. You're allowed to be flexible. You're allowed to think, I think this ratio is useless. I think this ratio is the most important ratio. I think I don't want to look at this ratio this way. I'd like to look at it that way. You're allowed to be innovative here, right? We're not in accounting anymore.
Thank you so much for watching. Turning a dream into a reality usually ends up becoming your business. That is why we have the Helping Hands videos. Subscribe, like, and feel free to leave a comment below. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter and Instagram. Fans of Kindness, our Facebook page, is also waiting for you. See you in the next video. Until then, be your best and never stop learning.